Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on once again. We have a brand new 4-star character in the game. It is Polaris. She is looking to be really quite awesome, and a lot of us were wondering if she was going to be a 4-star or a 5-star. So as a 4-star, we got that coming up in a couple of days. Let me know how this event is going for you in the introducing special feature event. We'll play that in a couple of days. Today we have over 100 total tokens to draw throughout different stores, and that will mean around that many champion level rewards to add in on all those levels on our champ characters. And then of course we're going to get into the Deadpool's daily. It's the last day to play the Crash of the Titans against Gamora with the maximum champ level 4-star Star-Lord. I think he's pretty cool, and we'll talk about some of the strategies you can use to beat this if you haven't before, or if you have a champion character, how to set him up for a really good battle there. Let's jump in with our tokens and get this done. Over 100 or so as we go through the rest of the game areas. I haven't done a video for a number of days. Again, another busy work week, and 10 tokens left over from the Deadpool versus MPQ. There's some good results that we could land on in here. Let's see if we can get anything 3-star or better from this. And how perfect. We started off with a 3-star Star-Lord, and as we get enough levels, maybe we'll earn some shards toward the 4-star Star-Lord that I'm trying to rebuild as a duplicate. There's a decent chance at some support tokens in here. There's a 3-star Hood and 3 different 4-stars, and the legendary token, of course. When you wait too long and the events go into post-event status, you have about equal odds every single draw that you do with tokens, as opposed to declining from the set number of 80 items. So it depends whether you're going to run better or worse. And we did hit a beginner support token. Very cool. We have a handful of those to draw, and we'll be looking forward to do that from the support area. Let's start at the back here and work our way down. Once again, we have Made Man tokens left over from the Vision event. I wanted to play that for you guys, but just ran out of time. Got a gold level 3-star reward and get a Doc Ock there. Very nice. Behold Thanos was also fun, but man, that cost a lot of health packs. It was a bit challenging, but even 3-star Thanos is really pretty strong. And just a couple of 2-stars there. Doctor Strange was the last event that ended out, and that was also a challenge for health packs, as you get hit from the flames of the Faultine every time you fire an ability. And we are done with those tokens. Let's check this one out. Face Your Demons. Everybody got a free token to this special vault, and everyone has Magic and Wolfsbane in here. And during this coming week, they are going to have their own featured versus events. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm a fan of both of those characters. As far as new characters go, they're really quite well designed, and of course they are part of the New Mutants side of things. Let's give it a shot with our free token, see what we can do here, and just ISO. So now we get to think. You could do one-time draws for 100, or 10x draws for 950, just barely a slight discount. And then the 40 pack is just a little bit more of a discount from the 10x, but not a huge deal. So what we're going to do today is a 10x and just see if we can get either one of those 4 stars. Let's go. Viewer luck. Hit it. So 950 spent. I hope I don't need to spend the whole 40x to get what we're going for. Starting with another support token. Some big ISO and red ISO hits there. The other support token. And Beast. So we didn't get either of those two. There's 3 days left here. I don't think we have any other ways to earn tokens for this vault. I think the first one that we got for free was it, and no other events will award tokens. So We're going to do another 10x draw, and if we don't get them, we'll save this for another video, but maybe we'll get a shot at Magic or a Wolfsbane. Here we go. Other tokens are doing well, and we hit the Wolfsbane along the way on this 10-pack. Very cool. All right, so I think we'll wait. Maybe I'll do one-time draws, or I don't know. Maybe we'll do another 10-pack, but we'll save it for next time. Good job helping me hit that 4-star Wolfsbane within the first 50% of that vault. Nice hit. Let's go down here to Lost in Time. There are 6 draws here, and we have a chance at Misty Knight, who is a featured character at higher odds than others, and also Polaris is in here. Keep in mind, she's one character out of nearly 100, and your odds are 1 in 14 of getting a 4-star in the first place. So not huge odds, but it is possible. We'll draw these 6 and see if we can get 3 stars or better. Yes, we did get better. The viewer luck kicked in, and we hit a 4-star. Let's count this down at 3, 2, 1. Got a Sandman. Excellent hit from a token there. And another gold for Iron Fist. So did pretty well. Lost in Time. We'll have more tokens over the next couple of days. And here we are in the supports store with 4 beginner supports, and the advanced token I saved as well, thanks to the game designers for everyone getting that advanced token. If you hit anything from your token, let me know in the comments. Let's run through this and see if we can unlock any perks on this set of supports. There's a number of good supports in here that I'd like to unlock higher levels on. So let's give it a shot. Draw number 1. Just a duplicate. That'll be red ISO. I could probably use some of that red ISO. Just kidding. I have about 3 million ready to use if I unlock a new perk. We need new ways to spend red ISO. Let me know if you guys are tapped out on red ISO or if your balance is running ahead. Kind of curious what we're at. And we did it! Why was I complaining? We got a level on Corvus Glaive, and I really do like this support. Unlocked a perk. We'll go through and level that up here when we're doing our character rewards. That's actually really good. Very cool. All right, so now we're going to do the advanced support token, which has a little bit better odds. 1 in 100 odds of it at a 5-star. That's crazy. But I'm really looking forward to the realistic chances of 1 in 10 at a 4-star or a 4-perk support being unlocked. 1 in 4 at a 3-star. Here we go, guys, and hit it. All right, just a duplicate. Corvus was really popular today. No problem. Glad we got that 1 perk unlocked. And you know what? Before we go on, I don't want to forget. Let's do that. Let's hit the supports area. And as you can see, I'm at 3.14 million in red ISO. A little crazy. Everything is leveled up as high as I can. Maybe I'll scroll through here a little bit so you guys can see who I have equipped. Not everyone that I have equipped on the supports is the most ideal. That's just the last character I had on them at the time. And I really like the fact that we can swap supports out kind of on a better time-based swap limit instead of characters and that we used to be set on. So let's go down to the 3 stars, and there's our Corvus. He's assigned to Thanos, and I'll continue scrolling here for a little bit, and then we'll go back and level that up, just so you can see who I put on where. I'm not the guru on supports, but I do like trying to talk about some of the strategy you can take with them. So let's have a quick look. We'll level it up. 121,400 red ISO to take this one to level 150. Well worth it. And now let's look down at the perks. So before we had a good chance at fortifying special tiles with rank number 1. Rank 2 increases match damage on purple. It's now up to 84. Not bad at all. And now we'll look at the rank 3, the third perk here, is the supported character's maximum health is increased by 1,471. That's great because think about it. That is new health added in every single match that you play. So I'll take that for sure. That'll help Thanos, who already has a good amount of health, be even stronger. And very cool. Glad to hit that upgrade. Let's continue with the tokens. We can do more talk about supports in a separate video sometime. Okay, back down. We'll talk about the latest legends here. In about a little over a week, Apocalypse moves out into classics, and the new Samurai Dokken moves into latest legends. So be ready for that. If you need to get more Apocalypse before he goes out, best of luck. Let me know who you're going for. We have 23 elite tokens. Let's do this. We're going to play the quick claim, see how many 3 stars we can get along the way here. There's one with Spidey. Ragnarok. Can we get a couple more before we're out? Should get a couple more by the odds, but you never know. I'd rather save my luck for the other areas of the draws, and we did get 50 bonus shards on Gamora. Claim it. And I guess now that we're on the standards here, I'll take a quick look. We're at 956 standard tokens, rapidly approaching 1,000, but that 1,000 number is more important with our subscriber count. We're heading toward 1,000 subscribers, and as you guys know, once we get there, we will do a contest and giveaway for multiple winners. Very excited to do that. So please help spread the word, and let's get our subscriber count up to 1,000 and more, and we'll be able to clarify what we're doing for a giveaway. That's going to be a lot of fun. 38 heroic tokens. We also have that 10-pack with this many singles. I think we'll keep the 10-pack for later. Can we get a couple of 4 stars from this run? There's a Kamala. Help level up my duplicate for the Versus event that's going on right now. At 1 in 16 odds, you'd think we might get 2 4 stars along the way. We'll see. And there's the first one. Way to go, guys. You hit it. 3, 2, 1. And it's a Nova. Very cool. I'm building him as a duplicate. That red ability is super fun. I like to play his black first so that takeoff actually switches to the second side of the power, which sends the enemy airborne, and they take a bunch of damage when they come down from being airborne. There's a Vision. And a level on Gamora. Very nice, since she is my bonus hero target right now. Bonus shards on Gamora. Barely got to see who that was for. Patch Wolverine. Still working on Valkyrie. She's actually getting really close to that next level. I'll try to watch for that. We might switch her out once she gets there. I'm trying to remember if that's the level we're going for or one further than that. Bullseye. More gold. Sentry. And a Luke Cage. 16 more tokens. That's the rate in which you'd hope to get a 4-star within that number of tokens. There's a Doom and a Captain Marvel. Odds are always up and down. I've got the viewer luck on my side big time, as you guys know. Hope it works for you, of course, though, as well. Hit Blade. Okay, so Valkyrie's up and over that level. I'm trying to remember where we're going to hold off on her. Let's see. We'll claim that. 9 more tokens. Let me take a quick look and see where my, oops, not that, favorites, getting used to the filter system a little bit. Okay, so Thor is basically guaranteed there, the 250 shards. That's great. I think what I'll do is take Valkyrie off as my bonus hero. And, oops, I didn't mean to go that far back. Let's go back to the 4 stars. And now we want to decide who should be my new target. And there's some new characters, Misty Knight and Anti-Venom, that we're actually going to be in really good shape to champion one of those new 4-star characters, by the way. So I'll probably leave those alone until we get natural covers, and let's find someone else that we should be ramping up the levels on. Let's see, maybe what we'll do here is go with someone. Let's just put on Punisher here. He's near that 350 level with shards, and we'll switch it again later. Thank you, Alliance mates, for that command point. All right, back to the tokens. Basically 10 more heroic draws. Another Gamora. I know this one's taken a long time to get through, but we had a lot of tokens build up through the week. There's a Hawkeye. And the last token is a 2-star, so we'll do the daily 100 hero point hit. And what a great bit of luck from the viewers there. We spent 100 hero points and got a 4-star. That's just so great when it works out. And it's a Winter Soldier. His detonator ability, very cool. That blue ability makes super strong attack tiles or damage when the countdown goes off. Awesome hit. Okay, so we will save that 10 pack so we can have some fun next time. 24 mighty tokens. I think what we'll do here is 14 of those and save a bunch for later. That might work out to 2 different 4-stars as we go. And a lot of 3s. On this screen, I don't necessarily need to call out each character like I do in other areas. Guaranteed of a 3-star or better, and there it is. We got a 4 from the Mighties. And it's a Valkyrie. How cool that we got another go-ahead level. That'll be a huge reward at those levels. And a back-to-back hit on 4 stars. The viewer luck is going great. Go. Prowler. Very good hit. I'll get my coat is a lot of fun with the placing strike tiles for either team, but then he goes invisible for a couple of turns and fortifies the enemy strike tiles in case he can get those stolen and improved when you match a fortified enemy special. Where were we going down to? 10 remaining? Let me think. Think so. I don't know. I lost track. Ran too good on the 4 stars. Okay, running really good. Let's see what we get here on the last one is a beast. And that's going to do it for the mighty tokens. All right, so let's get into our character levels. And let's see. Lots of VIP renewals today. That's great. Let's go. Let's do this. You know, no. All right, we're going to do it like normal. I'm going to go to the 2 stars and level up the characters that I need to do. I'll do that on my own. Right back. Okay, the 2s are mostly done, but I saved a couple of interesting things. The last level on Captain Marvel to become a maximum champion once again. And we have a Spider-Man Bagman that I just nailed earlier, and level 120 out of 144. And as I like to try to show, you earn Spidey shards along the way, but Bagman is the only 2-star that at level 144 you earn a legendary token from. Really nice to build him up for the 4th time. Got to rebook my bullseye here pretty soon, but we have finally the last 2 covers that I needed on Human Torch, so I can champion him up again. With a few saved covers for rewards there, and the same thing with Moonstone. It was really tough to get that last red that I needed for her, and she's got about 10 or more saved covers for those rewards. Okay, That's great. Let's get on into the 3 stars. How many 3 stars do we have here? 55. Better speed things up a little bit. Let's go. We still have the Crash of the Titans coming up at the end of this. With a little bit of strategy to win, I hope. Should be a good one. Need a lot more purple on Star-Lord. That is going to be a tough one to hit. Maybe I should target him for a little while. Squirrel Girl with the legendary token at 257. Very nice. Looks like we just made another shield rank, hitting 208 up above. That'll mean a couple of levels to collect now in a row. Need more yellow on Falcon there. 200 shards for Medusa with an LT next on Kamala. We'll get that during her event. And we're rapidly approaching 4,000 command points again already. Eddie Brock, Venom shards. I'd like to get more Eddie Brock anti-Venom shards right now. Gamora hits the 239 for the LT, Star-Lord shards, and much more. Great. Looks like duplicate Luke Cage is coming along really well. Same thing for Patch Wolverine. Okay. X-23 shards. Everyone's giving ISO. We don't need as much ISO right now as everything else. Five CP from Doctor Strange gets us to the 4,000 mark, and we should pass that pretty easily here soon enough. Lots of storm levels. Thanos has an LT coming up next. And Quicksilver with the War Machine shards. Okay. Need to reboot Captain America really soon. Let's go to the 4 stars. What do we have here? 19 4 stars to deal with. Starting with Prowler at the top here. Level 333. Nice. Valkyrie, as we know, is going to hit the Thor shards, and she has enough of her own shards to get the 10,000 ISO reward, and that means 10 command points next. Great. Winter Soldier also with command points, 7 with 100. Infinity War Captain America coming up. Nova finally gets the red cover that I've needed pretty badly, and we have a bunch of shards. I'm going to wait on those until we get more red or yellow and see how things go. Green Goblin, pardon, shards from Sandman. Was it that exciting, Rick? Yeah, kind of. More Goblin shards coming up next. Here's our Wolfsbane. Hits the 290 for another LT. How many have we gotten so far today? We'll look back and see. Sam Wilson hits 330. A few more levels for Flapton there. And let's go on down to Sabretooth. 309 with an LT next. Miles getting super close to the Kingpin covers. Let's go on down to Rogue. Starting over as a duplicate champion at 279 with a Gambit 5-star cover coming up next. Wait a second. Why would I think it's next? We got it. Very cool. Thanks to the shard system. Ghost Rider. And I've got 4 more days to decide what I'm going to do with that Professor X. So I'm going to wait on that. Let's go down to Anti-Venom here, train up that red cover. And so now a quick look. He's at 333 with a shard level to add in and nearly another one. But I think it's best at this point to just wait and see if we get more natural covers for him. And then we'll use the shards to get exactly what we need to go for past 13. Finally, though, here we are at Misty Knight. We can train up her yellow cover to level 5, her yellow ability. Then we'll go to green for Bionic Beatdown to level 4. And we have her at 13 covers, ready to go and become a champion with a little bit of go-ahead shards, which is great. That will mean another LT and more. We're going to champion her and get her in a bunch of versus action in the video after this. So stay tuned for that. I'll have I should have a link down at the end of this video for that one. It should be a lot of fun. We'll play a bunch of versus action there. We'll save that extra cover, and that is it for our levels until I look at what we have for shards. Here we go. So we're saving a bunch of characters. Thor can take the level up, no big deal. Now let's see. Luke Cage and Professor X are waiting. Same thing with Ironheart. Honestly, we can probably put a couple of levels onto Nova and be just fine going forward. So let's go ahead and do that. All right. And our Gambit level, very nice to get that from Rogue. 250 hero points to go up another level. LT coming up next, and I think you can still play Gambit. Some people think he's ruined compared to what he was before. I think he's just decent now. I wouldn't say ruined, but we'll get him into some action, and we're waiting on everyone else, including that Dr. Doom, until I get more 5-star Daredevil covers. Finally, okay, what a run of rewards. We are up to the highlight of the day here so far in this video. We're going to take on a 3-star Gamora with our Star-Lord. Maximum Champion level 370 Star-Lord should be fine in this match, although she does have a very inexpensive red ability and can make some really strong strike tiles, especially when Gamora is in a solo match, because she tanks every color. She can play her strikes on every single yellow tile out there. All right, so we have the animations on. We have a huge advantage in health. That's fine. She's got a green ability and yellow and black, not yellow, green, red, and black. Her black places strike tiles on yellow, so I always think of it that way. And her red only costs 5, so it can do instant damage for cheap. And Skullcracker not only does damage, but it is a stun ability, and a really cool stun ability, because it normally will stun 2 enemies at the same time. So what's the strategy here? Well, I think for the most part, we really need to keep her away from red, and red is the big hitting ability for Star-Lord, of course. However, with his passive, everyone with me, you might want to let her play an ability or two, something that will maybe take 1 hit from red and let her play her strike tiles once, because when she plays abilities, you get the countdown that will decrease the cost of your own abilities. Red will go from 8 to 6, and purple will go from 10 down to 8 on the cost reduction. Separately from that, on the countdowns themselves, when they resolve off the board, you earn random AP when that happens. So here I thought I did good on getting the red, and we allowed her to get 5 red already. So she's going to play her red ability. She doesn't wait for the most opportune times to do that. And that's fine. Let's get rid of some green. And so yellow looks spread out pretty well, except for that one match on the left side of things, where we want this countdown to resolve. Everyone with me? Abilities that are non-black basically cost 2 less, and you gain 3 random colored AP when it expires. No guarantee it'll be red or purple that we need, but still helpful nonetheless. We'll try to line up some purple matches. Of course, the main thing to go for is red here. Here's a really nice purple-red combo move with risk of losing our countdown with yellow. We'll see. Yeah, not even the way I anticipated, but there's your standard luck in match 4 that I set up, and she destroys our countdown. So we have our red qualified though. What we want to try to do is get purple played before our red, or at least before you play your red the second time. And the reason for that is because oldest trick in the book deals damage, but it also deals extra damage, and I'm talking about a ton, for each friendly countdown tile on the board, up to a max of 6. So if you can get your purple out, it's countdowns on the board that have a 2-turn counter. There we go. We qualified our purple. So now what we want to do is probably allow Gamora to play either her red or black ability. She almost has her black ready to play. And that will just simply mean, there she goes. She qualified the black. We'll just get more purple here. And look at all of these strike tiles. That's out of control when it's a solo match. Usually she doesn't tank every color, and that's a calculation of how many strike tiles she gets based on how many tiles she has her icon on. But we're going to win right here because we're able to play sleight of hand. This is a cool ability. Oh man, you know what? Since she played strike tiles on every single yellow, we didn't get our countdown out there. And to reduce the cost of our abilities. Not a huge deal. There's an extra move on the board. Let's take this first and see what happens. Alright, no new yellow dropped in yet. We'll do this for fun. Yeah, I was going to see if she could get her red played to decrease the cost of our abilities, but it's probably not worth it. Let's go for sleight of hand, and we'll overwrite enemy special tiles. And keep in mind, you can overwrite enemy special tiles of any type, including countdowns or repeaters, which is very helpful in some matches. Takes away those strike tiles, and now with those additional countdowns on the board, oldest trick in the book is going to do plenty of damage with the 5600 plus 2300 times those 2 countdowns for the win. So most of that strategy worked out. I hope that helps you play Star-Lord maybe a little better than you have before. Or if you have other strategy, let me know in the comments below. That's great. The solo matches can be kind of unique, and we saw how Gamora had an advantage with all of those strike tiles, but we got the win. And oh, you know what? As a bonus, I wanted to save this one to play for you guys. We have a Behemoth Burrito with Blade, and this is going to take really no time. We'll even boost some red to make it fun. I like this one. I look forward to it because because Blade is such a beast when he gets his bloodlust going. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to try to get red as quickly as possible to get his passive red ability started, or you can try to avoid red tiles, let red tiles add up on the board, and then you'll get very strong strike tiles in that case. So in either case, it's really very dangerous to allow 592 strength strike tiles to show up. And if we get qualified for Bloodlust, maybe we'll get this red match here and this thing will be nearly over. Nope, shouldn't have hit Red Hulk. He takes red off the board, and that's probably the design here. We'll try not to damage him too much and hit the others. Let's see, where am I going? We'll go here. I should have let the red add up a little bit better on the board. Blade also has a very good green when you play it right, and what I mean by that is try to make sure you have 7 or more red AP when you play as green, and it'll not only deal team damage, but it will heal Blade. Here we go. We have the 11 red. Check this out. A random enemy is going to be hit by Bloodlust, and it took out Red Hulk. That couldn't have been better. And let's take a look at the Bloodlust. 6,052 damage to a random enemy whenever we have more than 7 red. Guys, we went up to 11 red. That means 4 hits, or 5, depends on how much red you can keep adding up, at 6,000 apiece. It's absolutely crazy. We have no way to stop the damage from automatically hitting the enemy here, and they equip us with Cyclops in this match, I'm sure, to help us add red to the board. So we'll play that for fun. We'll get the win here, and I hope you enjoy that little bonus. But Blade, especially at nearly max champ level, is a lot of fun and a pretty awesome 4-star character. There we have it. So in the next video, you may see a link to it directly down below. We will champion our 4-star character, Misty Knight, you see here down at the bottom left corner, and we'll go into some versus action in the Shield Simulator with our new character champ and some other 5 stars and 4-star team combos for fun, and be looking for our Introducing Polaris event coming up soon. We'll have a video on that as well. Thanks a lot. Hit the subscribe button to support the channel. I really appreciate it as we head toward 1,000 subscribers. That's so great. Thanks so much. See you in the video below.